I was about to say good morning, but it's actually afternoon. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon on day 7 aboard the MSC Magnifica cruise ship. This is another at sea day, and so we're not making port anywhere. We're just staying on the boat all day. Sasha and Reagan just went for a walk, and I'm thinking that today I'm gonna give you a tour of the cruise ship. So deck 4 is the lowest that I as a passenger can go, but that's just for embarking, disembarking, whatever, getting on and off the boat. So we're starting with deck 5. So right now I'm on deck 5. I just stepped off the elevator, and this is the elevator area. I'll show it to you now. Very gold and swanky with funky carpet. Now we are passing through a long residential, I call it residential because it's, you know, rooms, residential hallway towards the stuff section of deck 5. Okay, here's the reception area. It's also a lounge. Here is one of the restaurants on board. This was actually our restaurant at the beginning, but we switched to a different one to be with our friends. That's pretty much all that's on deck 5 except for a medical center. So now we're going up to deck 6. Here's our new restaurant, Quattro Venti. Very nice. But it also is closed until 6 o'clock when our dinner starts. And here's another bar slash lounge with a photo thing. They have these set up all over the place. Looks like they've also got a bunch of shopping stuff set out right over here. There's a bunch of shops in here. You can see down into the reception area from up here on deck 6. Very nice. Here's the MSC logo shop. I don't usually hang out in this place very often because it is a smoking lounge and I can't stand cigarette smoke, so I don't hang out in here. Logical, right? Now we're heading into the Tiger Lounge, which I do like. This is where I do my aerobics class. And this is where they have, oh my goodness, it's so loud. This is where they have a lot of activities. I don't know what's going on right now. Now we're coming up on the Royal Theater, where it looks like they might be rehearsing tonight's opera. So I'm going up to the 7th deck now. And the casino's here, but they don't allow filming inside the casino, so here's a little bit for you, and off. As you guys know, deck 7 is my absolute favorite. Here we have the card room, which is usually full of old people. And here we have the library, which during the day has a decent amount of people in it, but not so much in the evening. Then we have the Oriental Plaza restaurant, which is one of the few places on board the ship where you actually have to pay for your food. But as you know, my favorite thing about deck 7 is the deck. This is the first place coming up from the bottom on the ship where you can actually go outside. It's my favorite place. As you know, I come out here like every day. Ever since I found it, I come out here every day. All right, heading back inside. So here we have the Cyber Cafe, which I believe is €4 for the first 10 minutes. And then 20 cents a minute after that. Oh, hi. And once again, a view down to the lobby area and the piano and everything else. This is from deck 7 now. Woohoo. Okay, and now we have the sports bar, which once again I don't hang out in. Just across from the sports bar is the photo place where you can buy copies of your pictures that they take on the ship. But I'm not allowed to videotape in there, just like in the casino, so I'm just gonna have to skip it. Sorry about that. Okay, and now we have another lounge, La Matista, which appears to be under cleaning right now, so we're probably not gonna wander around in here too much. Okay, now we're gonna skip 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 because they are strictly residential and there is nothing worth seeing on those levels, unless you really just want to see doors. So we're going to deck 13. The main thing on deck 13 is the cafeteria where all of the buffet meals take place. I hope you can hear me, it's really loud in here. From 4:15 to 5 is actually tea time. I don't drink tea, but I got some snacks. Yummy! Little sandwiches and cakes and things. Woohoo! During a dinner or a lunch or a breakfast or something, this place is completely packed out and impossible to get through. Now we come into the indoor pool area, which is pretty busy, especially on a day like this when we're just at sea all day. And it's kind of chilly outside, so everybody wants to come in here. Although you may notice there is like no one in the actual pool. Okay, and then through these doors, we come into the outdoor pool area. We have yet to have a really like hot, sunny day. So this pool has never really seen a lot of action. There's been a few times where a decent amount of people have been in it, but really for the most part it's looked a lot like this. Deserted. How sad. Also on deck 13 we have the spa and the beauty salon, which you can see the sign for right over there. Way back there is the gym, which I don't know if I'm allowed to take video of, so I'm just not even going to try. So this is deck 14, outside, and there's the outdoor pool area we were just at. Okay, I could go inside here. It's just the upper deck of the indoor swimming pool area. Not much to see, just some lawn chairs really. Okay, so past the indoor seating area, there is the children's play, and then that's pretty much the end of deck 14. Okay, I'm heading up to deck 15 now. This part of deck 15 is the back of the ship, and this is it right here. It's not very big, and the trail of the boat. Up there, I'm not gonna go up there, but that's deck 16. It's a tennis court slash basketball court. Okay, deck 15 part 2. This is in the middle of the ship, so there is deck 15 at the back of the ship, middle of the ship, and over there we have the front of the ship, 15 and 16. So not much up here, it's just a walking deck, kind of goes around the middle, and now we are at the front part of deck 15, the outdoor portion. Anyway, here it is. The indoor portion of deck 15 is just swanky swank rooms. So we're gonna head on up to 16. So here we are in 16. And here we are at the front of the boat, which has these obnoxious tinted glass things, so you can't get a really good picture or anything, but here it is nonetheless, the very front of the boat. Ta-da! And now you've seen pretty much the entire accessible portion of the MSC Magnifica. What do you think? Pretty big ship, pretty cool, and that's probably it for today. This is goodbye.